All right, just wanted to talk about my hiring process. I'm learning as I go, and I just want to document what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing. So it starts with having a job that I'm doing myself. I'm in the field, but I also need to get out of the field to work on the business and work on other departments, let's say. So problem one is, okay, I'm getting spread too thin. I need to get myself out of this position. The first thought that comes to mind is, well, how do I teach somebody? What do I do? I don't think about it. I just do it. So now the first step is, let me write down what I'm doing. That way I can have it on paper, not just in my mind and on autopilot. After I have a basic job description and tasks and things that I'm doing to fulfill this specific job, I now need to decide, all right, how do I get applicants? How do I get interviews? So I've never done anything like this. So I just use ChatGPT personally, and I literally type, where do I post job applications? Or where do I look for job applications? And it gave me a list of 5 to 10 different platforms. And I'm familiar with the top two, Indeed and Facebook Jobs. So my question was, what platforms can I use? Gave me an answer. All right, now my next question is, well, my next thought process is, well, let me just stick with one. And then once I've used it 100% of its capacity, I'll go to the next one. So the first option was Indeed. So I asked ChatGPT, how do I post for jobs on Indeed? And it literally gives you a step-by-step guide on how to do it. So now I have a job that I've written down paper. I found the platform. I now have a job description that I post, and now it's live. Now I'm accepting applications. So it's been we're going on day 3 of the job being posted, and I've received about 18 applications. I've called every single one of them. Honestly, just to see what the fuck, just for the reps, because I don't know what I'm doing. First call was like, hello? Yeah, so you applied for, like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, and then the one after that was, hey, this is Efren. I got your application. And then it kind of dies off. And then the one after that was, hey, this is Efren from Native Senior Landscapes. I got your application from Indeed for the job listed lawn care crew leader, and blah, 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 blah. And then up to now, after 18 phone calls, I have a system of what I'm doing. I introduce myself, and I want to keep it short, no more than 15 minutes, the phone call. And I'm touching on 3 topics. I want to verify their experience so that they have specific lawn service experience. Second is, I want to confirm their availability. I am looking to hire a part-time employee 2 to 3 days a week. And then third is their sort of gauge their mentality and eagerness to start a job. Like, are they just looking to do whatever, doesn't matter what it is, or are they specifically interested in my job, my industry, my specific role I'm trying to fill? So after that, I'll either check or X each one of those, and the ones that get all 3 checks, I'll move them to my shortlist, which is just another list to where I want to schedule a second phone screen interview or an in-person interview. So that's sort of where I'm at now, and it's crazy. I went from not knowing a damn thing at all to 1 hour later knowing the platform, having a job description, posting it, it's live, receiving phone calls or making phone calls within 1 to 2 hours. It's awesome, and I actually feel like a business owner now. I feel like I'm doing something bigger and greater now instead of just owning my hobby/job. The next thing is, today's Friday, and the plan is to keep receiving applications the rest of the day, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, probably by 3 p.m. or whenever I get home from the field, finalize the list that I have go through them and start being a little bit extra picky. So from the 18 applications that I've received, I have shortlisted about 6 of them, and my plan is by Monday to take that short list and cut it in half. So let's say I have 8 by then. Let's say I have 8. I want to cut it in half, and I'll do that by either just going through the notes I took or scheduling a second phone screen interview and just ask more in-depth questions. And then from there, as soon as once I narrow it down to, in my head, about 4 people that I'm very seriously thinking about, that's going to be an in-person interview at our storage where we're going to talk and sit for an hour and just go through all the details. Hire slow, fire fast. That's my mentality. And especially since this is our first hire ever, I'm taking this very seriously. As I get more experience and as I become more comfortable, I'll not necessarily let my guard down, but I think I'll be able to just go through this a lot quicker. Because once I get them on, I still need to do a background check, drug test, W-2, direct deposit. Like, it's a whole set of things. So this is just sort of phase 1, like get someone. Phase 2 is set them up. Phase 3 then is training. So this is a whole fucking journey, and I'll document it and I'll make videos here as it progresses. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're in phase 1, receiving applications and doing phone screens and setting up interviews. My goal is that for sure by the end of April, so in 4 weeks, I already have someone set and solid and consistent, and that side of the business is on autopilot as much as it can be. I want to then buy a van so I can set up my irrigation department and just build that up from scratch. And then from there, I want to set up and build up my fertilizer. So I got a lot of things in my mind, and I'm finally making moves to go in that way. I don't know what's going to happen, and it's super scary, but I don't care, and I'm moving forward.